we need it. Hang on. I'm talking good news overall. Like, I went to the Good News Network, looked at it, saw this headline that made me really happy. Well, there are two. There are two. First of all, Nepal's endangered dino population has grown by 16%.
Nepal has endangered dinosaurs?
Rhinos.
Oh, yay!
I heard dino too, and I was like,
I said rhino? So dino?
I said dino, and I'm like, what?
I said rhino? Well, forgive y'all for hearing dino, because rhino and dino...
I was honestly like...
Rhine and dine.
Okay, I'm confused as to how
but
I'm supposed to feel.
It's there, it's here, since you asked, it's the one-horned rhinoceros. It lives in Nepal, and, has increased by a promising 16% over the past 6 years. Or, yeah, 6 years.
That's good.
It had, the count, is over 752 at the moment, which is a huge increase, from the 57 it used to be.
Yeah. No. One awesome method they're using to not harm the rhinos, but destroy demand for ivory
is
their painting.
Their the horns.
Them really ugly colors with permanent paint.
I saw that.
And then it bleeds down all the way too, so you can't just shave it.
Yeah.
And it's really hurt that thing. And another way of doing it is to stop poachers is they've been starting to just go to the poachers themselves, and instead of just murdering them and waiting for the next poacher to take their place, they're just giving them new jobs to push out the poachers in that area. So you want to farm or work for the zoo here? And they'd be like, I mean, yeah, that pays for the poaching. So then they just follow that. It happened with a guy who studies bats. He's basically the real life version of Batman. But he's an awesome dude. I'll get the documentary on him somewhere soon.
I mean,
but
sometimes when hackers break into security systems, instead of they get in trouble, but then they go, "Hey, can you make our security system better?"
Oh yeah,
yeah, just make it.
How did you break through? Can you fix it? And can you make it a bit better? And they go, "Yeah, sure."
Sir, you
pay me, sure, I'll do that.
I love this gun.
I did actually another piece of good news that was actually a really exciting dubbed science victory.
Woo!
Because we love those science victories here, right? And it's actually a pretty big one. The study did take place in the United States, in Germany.
Yay.
One of the top places over in Germany, but it's still super important. And it involves something that we really can't conquer. It involves brain tumors.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one's a toughie.
Brain
Thank you for your patronage.
Incredibly hard to deal with.
Because it's your brain.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, it's your brain, and a number of things can go wrong when you're trying to treat
I mean, not only that, but the brain, we know some about the brain, but just because
we don't know all about it, so it's kind of just...
brain is exactly alike. I mean, we know, the regions, but
anyway,
still...
It's called...
It's brain surgery.
Specifically, it's called, diffuse glioma. It's a usually inoperable brain tumor because it's too difficult to
close.
Remove. It's too difficult to remove by surgery, and chemo and radiotherapy almost do nothing against it. So it's kind of just a thing you will eventually die from. And there's really nothing they can do. Sort of. But after 3 years, they ran a clinical trial, started 3 years ago. They were testing, and they put a lot of work into this, and this was phase 1, and they're already planning phase 2. Probably take a few more years. They created a vaccine. And it's very sciencey, and I didn't understand most of it. That
I'll take a gander at it if you can post it.
Very, very specific stuff, okay? And the basis of why this is a science victory is they gave it to a bunch of patients that had, these inoperable tumors.
Yeah.
That eventually, grow, and they eventually kill you, and that's a terrible thing.
That's bad.
But after 3 years, it was 83% of people that took the vaccine had no tumor growth for 3 years.
Okay, that's some numbers.
83% of people have growth at all. Granted, it's not going to work for everyone, but 83% is a really good number.
That's some numbers. Those are some good betting numbers, and I like those.
So they're already planning out phase 2, and trying to figure out, what to change, if they could change anything, and if they can figure out how to get the thing to stop growing, eventually it'll be, can we eliminate the thing?
Remove it. Yeah.
Can we take care of it? But 83% of people that had this vaccine didn't have any tumor growth.
For how long?
So, 3 years. It was 3 years. It was a 3 year and it worked. And 83% of them didn't have any growth. And that's a science W right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
much
big
is just
W.
accomplished by science victory, honestly. Just
Because that's a pretty large number.
those are those
hey.
kind of numbers I like.
So, while it wasn't necessarily a cure, it's certainly a way to get it to stop growing, which gives you a longer leash on life.
Nathan, can you try sending me an invite?
Immediately die. I mean, yeah, it's Monday. She always plays.
Yeah. I'm trying to hop through a window because I'm being stared at by every. I'm dead.
No, it's fine. I'm just stuck in.
Science victories, guys.
Or just so I can try to get out of this.
Actually, now I'm going to nerd about
the
this thing
world.
because this is actually, it was a super interesting study and article.
Minute squad.
Because now I'm a nerd. So 83%, right? We had 83% of people no tumor growth.
Oh, I have my squad sent to thing, but it might be full. Let me check.
Nathan,
Yeah,
I'm going to nerd. I need you to nerd
Full.
with
I'm gonna bail.
Nathan, to nerd with
I'm bailing. Anyways,
Nerd.
yes.
Nerd.
Because 83%, right? That's 83% is a really high number.
Yeah.
But in
That's
the
4
course
out of 5.
of studying, they
Plus.
actually found something pretty interesting, and what made this slightly easier. In a lot of the people, their tumors, it was over 70% had the same genetic makeup in the tumor. So that made it really easy to go, hey, there's a trend here, and if most of these people have it, we can totally take it from that angle and
you could universally solve it.
Universally solve this problem. If most of them have the same genetic makeup, not all of them will. Some people are going to be unique.
Yeah.
But it had the same gene mutation, so you can go, I can go, hey, take care of it this way.
That's cool. Anyways, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick and then I'll be back.
Okay.
But they're going to work on studying it some more. It'll probably be a few more years before.
But
it was the first round, and 83% is a pretty good number for your first round. That being said, you obviously have to be really careful because you are messing with the brain.
And but the thing is, even if it was like less than 80, that or death,
But they're really careful with this. They're really planning out things too carefully because you are messing with the brain and you don't want to prematurely kill someone.
Well, yeah, and a lot of it
83% is a very good number for a first round. So there's your good news, and there's your science victory. They were very optimistic for phase 2, by the way. Like, they were going to get a second larger group going, and they're optimistic, going, hey, if we can do this well on the first time, it'll probably be okay on the second one, too. So there's your science, W. Stop that. Anyone else got anything fun to share?
Nathan, Nathan went to the bathroom.
He went on mute.
Yeah, he went to the bathroom. Because he had to,
Talk my good news, Maynard starts from 40 minutes, and I don't know what to play. This is such a me problem.
I am back, comrade. Oh, also, can I share my good news?
Sure, go for it.
So, I've technically already nommed, and what we nommed was sushi. Yes.
Oh, is that your good news?
But no, there's another thing of good news.
No, okay, Kristen, okay.
Positive
validation.
Since it is also my mom's b-day, we went and got chocolate from the gourmet chocolate area.
That's nice.
We have chocolate-covered caramel apples.
Ooh,
my mom got some of that, some dark chocolate raspberry bits, and I think chocolate strawberry. But I'm not certain. Anyways, so should I just try joining a match and then just go offline for 12 seconds? I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll try.
I'm checking my stalkers on.
I mean, or if you can just send me an invite, that works too, because I don't want to stop my stream and I am stuck on a screen.
Let me show profile from here.
Oh.
Because remember, EF1's weird like that, where you couldn't make a squad before?